উভতি আহিছোঁ দ্বিতীয়টো অংশলৈ এনআৰএলৰ কথা পতাৰ আগতে দুটামান কুৱেশ্যন দুলীয়াজান সম্পৰ্কত থাকি গ'লকে দুলীয়াজানৰ টাউনশ্বিপখনকো ফেচলিফ্ট কথা কথা আছিলে আৰু এই যিটো ভয় বা মানে প্ৰতিবাদ কৰে সেইটোক লৈ কোনো ধৰণৰ সমস্যা এতিয়া নহয় বুলি আপুনি ভাবে আপুনি এই বিষয়ে ক'ব বিচাৰিছিল আৰু
No, I would clarify here that we are actually looking at Duliajan to be our mainstay as part of our operations, and we have lined up about 500 crore investment to enhance the living condition of our people and also the society there. Three major 500 crore.
Big money.
Three major initiatives. What we have seen that drainage and municipal solid waste is a major issue there. So we have already engaged a consultant and they have completed a study, and we are going to revamp the drainage facility in Duliajan township. That's number one. Number two, the hospital that we operate today witness about 1200 OPD patients daily foot. And we are now already taken a decision. We had a foundation stone laying ceremony for creating a modern hospital there, which will cater not only to the Oil India township but also the local populace there. That's about 200 crore investment. And of course, we are overhauling and creating infrastructure for our workmen who are living within the township, because those houses are actually dilapidated. We are also creating facilities for our executives to stay within the township. So a series of activities are underway to kind of improve the living condition, and we want to take pride in stating that the field headquarters of Oil India Limited, that is the Duliajan township where it all started 65 years ago, we are converting it into a mini smart city.
Wow.
That's the intent on which we are working. Absolutely.
Allow me to take you out of the CMD position and ask a question of the geologist.
Please, I'll be more than happy to that.
What is the exploration scenario, ENP scenario, you can say, in the whole Northeast?
It's very good. Two things that that I would bring forth. One is we have lot of open acreage licensing exploration areas in the north bank of Brahmaputra. Oil India is pursuing very aggressively exploration there. All the seismic data acquisition is over. We are started looking at the drilling prospects. We are also going deeper in terms of our existing fields to enhance or continue to work on our reserve replacement ratio, which is always maintained at 1.1 or 0.96. We are also doing lot of studies in terms of enhancing the production potential in terms of bypass opportunities, near miss fields, near field explorations, enhanced oil recoveries, and more deeper prospects. And I must share with our august viewers that we are also going, or already planned, a 3000 horsepower drilling rig is being mobilized to carry out extended reach drilling, to reach out and look for more deeper prospects in terms of oil and gas. And once we will have the IGGL, that is Northeast Gas Grid, in place, we will have evacuation infrastructure for evacuating the natural gas prospects that we have. We are going to drill more wells in terms of enhancing the gas footprint. And I must share one positive development. Recently, we have connected a pipeline from Kumchai to Kusijan near Duliajan, 62 kilometers of pipeline, which has not only ensured evacuating the gas from Arunachal Pradesh to Assam and then to the mainland of India, it has also reduced the flaring of natural gas, which is one of our net zero initiatives. So the exploration landscape in terms of exploration and production in Assam or in northeastern part of the country is very, very promising. And Oil India has committed about 6,000 crore as we speak for this year's investment.
Back to Akko CMD Siakonolege, do a quick question before I go to the NRL questions, quick answers. ONGC asset and Nagaland.
Nagaland, we are seriously pursuing. Government of India and state government of Assam is helping us, and I'm sure with the new dispensations in place, with an active engagement of government of Assam, Government of India and Nagaland government will have access to that open acreage license, exploration acreage for Nagaland. And ONGC, I would not have any view on this. They are another national oil company. They are also carrying out exploration. So we will continue to stay.
দৰ্শকসকলক সহজ কাৰণে বুজাই থ'ব বিচাৰোঁ যে যদিও মই কোনো টেকনিকেলি সুধি দিলোঁগৈ অইল ইণ্ডিয়া লিমিটেড নাগালেণ্ডত এটা অপাৰেশ্যন হৈছিলে তাৰ বৰকৈ আগবঢ়া নাই তেওঁলোকৰ কিছুমান পলিটিকেল কাৰণত আৰু আনহাতে ONGC যিটো লছ মেকিং চলি থকা হৈছে তাত মাজে মাজে আহে বাতৰি বিভিন্ন ভাগ ওলাই যে অইল ইণ্ডিয়াই সেই বস্তুটোক ইণ্টাৰেষ্ট দেখুৱাইছে বা দেখুওৱা নাই এই মুহূৰ্তত তেখেতে এই বিষয়ে কোৱা নাইগৈ দে নট মেকিং এন কমেণ্ট চ' নেক্সট কামিং টু দ্য NRLৰ কথা ক'লোঁ যে NRLৰ মেইন কথা হ'ল যে NRLৰ যিটো গোটেই ফচিল ফুলনিৰ পৰা ক্লিন এনাৰ্জিলৈকে যোৱাৰ যিটো চেষ্টা কৰিছে যোৱা 5 বছৰত সেই প্লেনটো কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ হৈছে
See, NRL is part of Oil India now, and together we have a target of 2040. While 2040 as part of our net zero initiative. While we acknowledge that we must meet our net zero target, we have to also acknowledge that we need to enhance our production in terms of refinery capacity. So which is happening from 3 million ton to 9 million ton. Concurrently, we are actually what we are doing, we are creating a narrative in terms of 2G ethanol, which is bamboo based, feedstock based. So this doesn't come on the fuel and food controversy. So that's one piece of initiative which is happening. Then we are also looking at the possibility of carbon capture and converting it into methanol. And we are also looking at Oil India level, various other initiatives in terms of geothermal energy, in terms of carbon sequestration. So all these narratives would actually create an offset of carbon. So that's how we plan to meet our net zero target.
অলপতে মই ফেব্ৰুৱাৰী মাহৰ ওচৰ পাজৰে হৈছিল ইণ্ডিয়ান এনাৰ্জি উইকত মই আপোনাক লগ পাইছোঁ আৰু NRLৰ মেনেজিং ডিৰেক্টৰ ভাস্কৰ পিকনিক পাইছিলোঁ তাত শুনিবলৈ পাইছিলোঁ তেখেতৰ মুখৰ পৰাই যে বায়' ৰিফাইনাৰীটো প্ৰায় ভালেখিনি অৱস্থালৈ গৈছে এই বছৰতে কমিশ্যনিং হোৱাৰ কথা আছে এক্সেক্টলি হোৱাট ইজ দ্য ষ্টেটাছ নাও
The status is like the mechanical completion is on, and by end July we should have the first commercial production.
অহা মাহত
Absolutely. The entire ecosystem is in place. The engagement with the local farmers. Look at the possibility of development of agrarian economy in this part of the country.
মনত ৰাখিব NRLৰ যিটো বায়' ৰিফাইনাৰী হৈ আছে তাত বাঁহৰ পৰা ইথানল ওলোৱাৰ প্ৰচেষ্টা চলি আছে আৰু ইতিমধ্যে মই পেপাৰত এডভাৰটাইজমেণ্ট দেখিবলৈ পাইছোঁ যে আপোনালোকে বিভিন্ন জেগাত সেই বাঁহৰ প্ৰকিউৰমেণ্ট চেণ্টাৰ কিছুমানৰ কাৰণে এডভাৰটাইজমেণ্ট দিছে সেইবিলাক চব হৈ গ'লগৈ এতিয়া
Absolutely. These are all in place.
So by July we can expect a
we are expecting the first drop of ethanol coming out, and this will be first of its kind in the whole world.
Oh, that's fantastic. Heatway keneke kuti bostu to bodolabo both economically overall aru amar ancillary industry to kenokage hobo.
Yes, it is both way. Like the agrarian economy will grow because bamboo would be one, and then the further downstream derivatives would also come. And as part of this construct, I must share that we have also taken a decision not only to stop at 9 million ton refinery, but also we have planned to go for 360 KTPA of a polypropylene unit downstream of the refinery. That is another 7,200 crore investment. And we are also looking at how can we invite other pharmaceutical companies, other chemical companies, because 2 more products are also getting generated in terms of our biorefinery. In addition to ethanol, we will be producing acetic acid and furfural. So they have lots of usage both in pharmacy and in industrial chemicals. So we see that lot of positive things happening in this part of the country.
তাৰমানে আমি জুলাই এণ্ডৰ পৰা আগষ্টৰ ভিতৰত প্ৰাইম মিনিষ্টাৰিয়েল লেভেলৰ ইনগ্ৰেশ্যন চাবলৈ গৈ আছোঁ
We are attempting to do that. So I would definitely reach out to our ministry, that is Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, and Government of Assam, so that we can have the blessings of Honorable Prime Minister.
Oh, that's a very big news and very good news. আহোঁ এতিয়া ডিজেল এক্সপৰ্টেশ্যন বাংলাদেশক তাৰ আগতে কুৱেশ্যনটা হ'ল যে আপোনালোকৰ 3টা এছেট কৰি উঠিছিলে এটা বোধ কৰোঁ যোগীঘোপা ফৰ বাংলাদেশ এনাডাৰ ইজ ইন শিলচৰ এণ্ড এ টেপিং পইণ্ট আছে বোধ কৰোঁ শুৱালকুছি আউটছাইড গুৱাহাটীৰ সেইটোৰ ষ্টেটাছ কেনেকুৱা
See, we strongly believe that when we will have a 9 million metric ton refinery, we have to have additional market. So product will move from northeastern part, catering to the northeast, will go to the mainland India, but it will also look at Bangladesh as a target. So towards this, we are already having a pipeline, Indo-Bangladesh Friendship Pipeline, which was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister last year, along with Honorable Prime Minister of Bangladesh. That pipeline is in operation. It is from Siliguri to Parbatipur. We are now looking at extension of that pipeline from Parbatipur down south to a place called Natore. That discussion is on. While doing so, we have also got significant traction with Government of Assam, and with utilizing the inland water system that we have today. We have planned to have a intermodal terminal in Jogigappa, from where we would actually push diesel in barges to the further south to Dhaka and nearby market of Bangladesh. As far as the northeastern part of Bangladesh is concerned, we have already got a support of Government of Assam in terms of securing a parcel of land where we are going to develop a POL terminal at Silchar. So we will target the northeastern part of Bangladesh through that. And of course, through Dauki also some of the consignment can travel. So we are looking at a serious engagement with Bangladesh, and our continuous traction is going on both at organizational level and at a G2G level.
Oha bosortut, oha dohok to deha eta dohokot, at least one decade. How do you see oil? How do it stands? Apnar vision, ministry vision, dekhor vision or oil India code apni integrate kori ase.
See, हम लोगों ने क्या किया है कि having scripted the narrative of oil and gas sector in northeastern part of the country, which we take pride in terms of our legacy, we have carved out a strategy for ourselves by engaging a reputed consultant up to 2030 and 2040. And while doing so, Oil India has been accorded the Maharatna status in August 2023. So that has actually kind of created a more clarity in terms of our plan for future. It has kind of empowered the board of directors to take far-reaching decisions. And while our focus remains on the expedited exploration and enhanced production, now we are also focused at diversifying into alternate energy portfolio. So we have given ourselves a target which is primarily driven by our signing of MOUs with our parent ministry, that is Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, that we will have a target of 4 million metric ton and 5 BCM of natural gas in terms of crude oil and natural gas by 25-26, and going forward from 6.53 with an aggressive target, we are looking at about 8 to 10 million metric ton of oil and oil equivalent by 2030. And this is contingent to a successful discovery. In addition to this, we are looking at complete commissioning of the refinery. We are looking at by then 2030, we will have the polypropylene unit commissioned. So going forward, by 2030, we are looking at a capex of about 1 lakh crore in terms of our capital investment commitment as an integrated oil and gas company. And also we are looking at a 1 lakh crore top line revenue by 2030. So that's the vision we have for ourselves.
দেশখনে ভাৰতবৰ্ষ এটা গ্যাস বেস ইকনমিক্যালি ট্ৰানজিশন কৰিবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰি আছে তাত আপোনালোকে সহায় কৰিবলৈ what is your strategy?
I totally agree with you. Natural gas will be the bridge fuel between the coal, oil and gas and then the alternative energy portfolio. So with the kind of resources that Oil India is having, we are actually scripting a story where Oil India will play the anchor role, and this has been kind of thought about as part of the Northeast Hydrocarbon Vision 2030. So while we speak, the Duliajan-Numaligarh pipeline, which is gas pipeline, DNPL, that 50 kilometer segment, we are actually working on it to enhance its capacity. We have brought in a pipeline from Kumchai to Kusijan. The Northeast gas grid under IGGL is being built. So going forward, we foresee that Assam will be primarily driven by a gas-based economy, and Oil India will be able to enhance its production, because till now we were constrained by the evacuation infrastructure not available for it. So going forward, we will enhance our production. Going forward, we will have a more gas-based economy, and this will also find its way to more power plants, more a feedstock to the refinery and to the tea gardens, both in terms of South Bank and North Bank. And I must add here one more thing. Oil India has also taken active interest in the gas-based infrastructure and has secured geographical areas for the purpose of compressed gas distribution system, which is primarily the piped natural gas and CNG. So having done that, under the directive of Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, under the Satat scheme, Oil India has also been mandated to build about 25 compressed biogas plants. So both oil and NRL together, we are in talk with Arunachal Pradesh, in Tripura, in Mizoram and in Government of Assam to have about 10 odd compressed biogas plants. So that's about another 1500 crore investment.
That's all about it.
Yes.